can't stop making Scooby-Doo videos, so here we are again. Today, I am going to be playing the worst Scooby-Doo video game. The worst one according to who? Me and my mom. So as you can see by the stack here, I have quite a few Scooby-Doo video games, and growing up, my mom and I would play them all the time. We loved all of them, except for one. Many times over the years when thinking back on these games, we would always say, the one with the book is bad. We were referring to none other than Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem for the PS2. We tried quite a few times to play this game, but would always give up because we didn't like it. Now it's been anywhere from 15 to 17 years since we last tried to play this game, so obviously by now I've forgotten what makes it so terrible that we would immediately give up every time we tried to play it. So today I am once again going to try and play this game and see if it's actually the worst Scooby-Doo game, or if we just sucked and were terrible at video games. But before I play it, let me give you a brief synopsis of the game. In Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem, the gang heads to a library and finds that it has been overrun by ghosts. As they investigate the place, they find a book called the Tome of Doom. This book gives them the ability to capture ghosts. They also discover that there are missing pages in the book. It turns out that someone took those pages and spread them around to different people, releasing ghosts. The gang sets off to collect the missing pages, capture the ghosts on the loose, and find the mastermind behind it all. Okay, so the game is split up into 5 episodes, and I recorded myself playing through the first one. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you that footage so you can see just how lovely the gameplay of Mystery Mayhem is. The Haunting of Cambridge, Episode 1. The thing wasn't even chasing you, buddy.
We always get our monster.
Or man in a monster suit, as it usually turns out.
Is
I
that
hate
so?
the way they move. Huh. Just casually ghosts everywhere.
Like, no way! There's
The
always
physics,
freaky stuff
the
in
way everything
basements.
moves.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but we've lost the key to the basement.
See, we can't go.
Who are you?
There's no key.
Hello? Who was that? Okay, these controls will take some getting used to. Ooh. Okay, the camera does not move the way I thought it would. What did I just do? Oh. I turned into Shaggy. How did I do? No, I want to be Scooby. I don't want to be Shaggy. How did I do that? Oh. Okay, I'm Scooby again. I don't know how or why I did that. This camera does not move the way I would like it to.
Look, Scoob, a camera. Wanna
Cameras
take a
are used
picture
to save your
keep as a
progress.
souvenir?
Lose all your cool, and you will restart where you last saved. Okay, that means you'll die. That's what that actually means. Losing your cool is the PG way to say you die. Look at that lovely picture of us. We posed for it and everything. Oh, there's a ghost.
Hey, maybe we can put these on to confuse the ghosts.
Okay. This is apparently a game mechanic. Put on! I didn't put it on quick enough. He did not give me a time to put it on. Excuse me. I am just a ghost. I found a clue of
Like
a
you're
man.
right, Scoob. This looks like a clue. We should find Velma and show it to her.
Just looks like a weird photoshopped picture, but sure. Oh, hi Velma. You're just hanging out in the corner here.
Great! You found a clue. Remember, at any time you can look at all your clues in this episode file. Get enough clues and you'll unlock special bonuses too.
This episode file. Velma, what are you talking about? A photo of Alan Dinsdale. I don't know, I think he's just enjoying his time at the Capitol. I don't see what's so suspicious about that makes it a clue.
Wow, this room is a mess. Well, maybe we can find some food on top of these crates.
Yeah, that's a normal place to keep food. You look awesome, Scooby. Climb! Help me, Shaggy. Let me out. This is fascinating gameplay.
Look.
Well, what is this clue? A telegram for WP. Hey, Velma, I found another clue.
Great! You found a clue.
Okay, apparently you don't care. It's just us. Ghosts. Ooh. This camera. Switch the character with O.
It's blocking the way.
Oh, so that's how I did it.
Maybe you can squeeze under those tables and push the cart from the other side.
Well, I'm already Scooby. I don't need to do switching characters. Ooh, look, we are so scary.
Careful, Scoob.
I did it. Push. I don't even have to do it myself. He just does it on his own. Just a dog pushing a cart. Nothing to see here. You coming, Shaggy? Shaggy? Shaggy?
Raggy.
There you are.
Scooby-Doo! Raggy, look.
A crumpled note. I love that I can't read it. That's awesome. Sneak around by holding down the R1 button. I don't need to sneak around. I got a ghost costume. Hey, we're wearing ghost costumes. They should be in that picture.
We're safe. Boom.
You spoke too soon. Oh. Ah. Okay, if ah. Well, geez. There's nothing I can do about that, I guess. Ah. Jerk. There's nothing in that room. Sneaking doesn't help very much. Ah. Ah. This is hard. This camera. I can't with it. Excuse me. I'm just a ghost who can't climb up here because I'm a ghost. Ah! Thank God that didn't count. Literally, what am I supposed to do? Hey! You can't get me up here. Ah! Well, I don't know how that happened, but it helped me get through. Hey, that's a disguise. I would know because I use it all the time. Ah! Okay, that one actually scared me. It came out of nowhere. Excuse you, I'm trying to save. Sneak! Okay, you are annoying. How am I supposed to deal with that? Oh, it's Shaggy. Look at him. He looks beautiful. Got a clue. Oh, I'm so dead. I made it. Footprints. Okay. Also, you say better show it to Velma, but then, like, all she does is, good job! She doesn't tell me anything about it. Uh-oh. I don't get the point of sneaking. Like, I do it, but it really doesn't help. Ugh! I cannot see those shadow guys. Really? Really, bud? And it doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. Stop it. All these rooms look the same.
That freaky book, Scoob.
Dude, it's a Grimoire Vice. Actually, it's more like Grimoire Noir. What is this? It's just... I don't understand what that is. Can I use that book? Please? I thought, like, maybe this would show me how to use it. But it doesn't.
I can't see anything without my glasses. I was following a rather strange-looking ghost when I tripped over a book and lost them. Can you help me find them, please?
Of course. Girl, how did you trip over a book and your glasses ended up on top of a bookshelf? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, hi, Velma. We have to wait to talk to you till we're not ghosts anymore?
Right now, there's only one page. The ghost page.
That's
all the pages for other
certainly not
monsters are
true.
missing. The more
There's...
pages we can find,
Look at all those pages.
enemies we can gobble up.
There's so many. Okay, hold on. Pause. Before I show you the footage of me trying to figure out how to use this book, let me explain to you why it is so hard. First of all, the game doesn't tell you what button you have to press to use the book. I had to figure that out myself. It's the square button, in case you were wondering. Now, of course, in addition to that, it also doesn't tell you how to use the book once it's open. At first, I thought I had to press and hold the square button, but that wasn't working. Then I noticed that at the bottom of the screen, it was telling me to press a specific button. So I thought that I had to somehow press and hold the square button while tapping the other one. That was also wrong. So then I realized that I didn't have to hold the square button, I just had to press it once to open the book. Once I did that, I started pressing the button at the bottom of the screen, which worked, until it didn't. That is because while I was looking at the ghost being sucked into the book, the button you had to press changed. So basically, I can't look at the ghosts or the book or Shaggy and Scooby. I have to stare at the bottom left corner of the screen the whole time in case the button I'm supposed to press changes. As you may have guessed, this is very tedious and not fun, especially when you have to use the book a lot, so most of your gameplay is spent staring at the bottom of the screen. But okay, now you can go ahead and watch me lose my mind as I figure all of that out. How do I... No, guys, put it away. We just... Okay, apparently that's how that works. cannot move with the book. Come here. Someone. Anyone. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Oh, that was not clear.
Like I'm a ghost wrangler. Get it?
What? Guys, I don't get it. Hey. I get to press. I don't. Guys, it doesn't make sense. X. Triangle. It's not getting any easier. It's not. Will you please?
Like I'm a ghost wrangler. Get it?
I don't understand it. It doesn't. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Okay, it just takes a really long time. That's what it is. I'm ready for you. Okay, I did it, I guess. Talk about a pain in the butt. Where am I going? Capture all the ghosts in the basement. I thought I did. I don't think it works on shadows. Wah! Okay, what's this paper? I found the shadow page. Now I can get shadows, I guess. Wherever they are. Ugh, stupid shadows. Well, that didn't work. You know, Shaggy does move quicker than Scooby. I'll give him that. Ugh. Why are you being so difficult about it? Stop it! Ugh. Ugh. Hey, can you not? Okay, I guess we're fine. Ha! That's actually scared me. Okay, don't. Guys. Great. Ugh. Guys, stop it. No. Go this way. We're going this way. And as soon as you're done here, we're gonna climb the— No. Bad. No! This is not helpful.
Let's book on out of here, Scoob.
Okay, I guess I died, or I lost my cool. I don't know what I was supposed to do about that. This is annoying. Not gonna lie, just starting to get old. You're gonna wander into me eventually. Maybe. Yeah, here it comes. It's coming for me ever so slowly. Here we go. Whoops. Come back. Okay, here it comes. It's coming again. Oh no. You just get caught already?
Like I've got one.
Yeah. This is not fun.
Look up there. It's that ghost again.
That is obviously a person.
Hey, a cookbook. Scooby-Doo!
Shaggy died!
Raggy!
I'm all alone. Okay, so let me take a moment to explain this boss fight to you. First, you have to find Shaggy in this maze of bookshelves with no map, while ghosts fly at you from any direction because they can go through the shelves, meaning you can't even see them coming. And this little compass at the top that's supposed to tell you where the ghosts are is not even remotely helpful. It'll look like a ghost is right next to you, but it's nowhere to be found. Once you find Shaggy, you have to run through the maze and capture all the ghosts in the book. While the ghosts were very eager to attack me before, now they want to run away from me and I have to chase after them in a huge maze, which again, is a pain when they can go through walls. So yeah, here's me continuing to lose my sanity. Excuse me. I'm busy. Shaggy? Hello? Was there some other way to go? Like, hey. Where? Literally where? Excuse me. Excuse me. I hate this game. Shaggy, there you are. What are you doing just standing over here? This is giving major Resident Evil 7 vibes. Can't touch the fake ghost to get wisps. Well, I haven't even seen him. Hey. Hey. I would touch you. Where are the real ghosts? I don't understand how this is making his health go down.
Yikes!
You jerk. Stop running away. You wouldn't leave me alone before. And now I can't find you.
Out of my way!
Yeah, I can find you just fine. You're not who I need. Oh, God won finally. I wish I could walk with this stupid book open, but I can't. Where did it go? Who knew it'd be so hard to find one ghost in a whole library? Oh, wait. No! Really? Really? Why is it so hard to find the enemy? You jerk! Get back here! Really? Really?
I caught alive!
Please die. Oh, finally. That was so annoying.
Because he's not really a ghost at all.
Imagine that.
Is that so? In that case, let's see who the ghost really is.
I heard his voice the whole time. I knew it was you.
Peabody, I'm quite disappointed.
Sigh.
I figured it out.
I'm quite
when
disappointed in
Shaggy
this
showed
game.
us that-
Alright, so I didn't record any more of my gameplay because it was taking forever and I was also losing my mind. So let's take a moment to talk about my thoughts on the gameplay. It's tedious, boring, and not fun. I already talked about the whole book mechanic, so I don't think I need to go over it again. All I'll add is that it's the main thing that you do in this game. It's beyond annoying to use. I have to stare at the bottom of the screen every time. It takes forever to capture the ghosts. And sometimes they'll just free themselves and run off, even if I'm pressing the right button. And yeah, this is what you're stuck doing the entire game. I hate it. Other than that, you run around and collect clues as Shaggy and Scooby. Honestly, I'm not really sure why you can switch between the two. Sometimes there will be places that only Scooby can get to by crawling, but there's no specific thing that only Shaggy can do, so there's no reason to ever play as him, except for the fact that he seemed to maybe run a bit faster. Also, moving around is just terrible. It doesn't feel like you're controlling Shaggy and Scooby at all. It's more like they're a car, and you have to drive them around. Collecting clues doesn't really feel worth it. You can't even tell what they are. It'll be like, hey, here's a receipt, but you can't read it or see what it's a receipt for. The game tells you to show the clues to Velma, but she just says,
Great, you found a clue.
and that's it. In another game, Scooby-Doo Unmasked, you collect clues and show them to Velma, but she'll actually talk to you about them, and you can, see what they are. But not in Mystery Mayhem. The last thing I'll touch on for right now is how the game looks. I'm not going to judge it too harshly, considering it's a PS2 game. It looks pretty good for 2004. The only thing I'm not a fan of, though, is that the characters look like they're made of jelly. Just the way they move around. Something's not right here. But yeah, the gameplay is pretty much the same from here to the end, though there are some different monsters, occasional puzzles, and annoying driving segments that feel impossible to finish.
Because I'm...
But let me tell you about the rest of the story, because I'm sure you're dying to know how it ends. So for each episode, the gang will go to a different place that's been overrun by ghosts, thanks to someone there receiving a page of the book and wanting to scare everyone off like a typical Scooby-Doo villain. So at each location, you're trying to figure out who was given the page, because they're the bad guy. The mysteries at each place are not anything special, so I'm just gonna highlight a few things that I think are worth talking about. First, they go to a movie studio. Scooby gets trapped by the bad guy, so you have to play as Shaggy for a good while as you search for a way to free him. This is really annoying though, because throughout this entire section, there's a cameraman recording Shaggy, and he'll tell him stuff like, now look scared. And Shaggy will go, I am scared. And they will cycle through these same lines over and over again.
Okay, now look nervous.
Like, I am nervous.
Okay, now look scared.
Like, I am scared.
Okay, now look nervous.
Like, I am nervous.
Later, there's this mummy that I hate, because every time you try to capture it with the book, it'll walk into this coffin and hide. Just come here and let me capture you with a stupid book. Stop hiding! Then they go to a Western theme park where they have to fight a giant dust devil.
Shaggy! Scooby!
Next, they head to a bayou that's overrun by zombies. However, you don't see any zombies until the boss fight for this episode. Instead, a group of mercenaries shows up to stop the zombies, and they capture everyone but Scooby, and I can't figure out if they're trying to protect them or if they think they're involved somehow. This farmer named Billy Bob shows up and runs around with you instead of Shaggy as you dodge the mercenaries and free your friends.
We have a live one here.
This game is weird. In the final level, you determine that the company, Sherman Tech, is behind everything. The gang goes there for a tour, in hopes of discovering the truth while there. They're greeted by the owner of the company, Mr. Sherman, and a scientist, Selena. On the tour, they realize the real reason the gang is there. Sherman reveals that he and Selena created a mind control device, and they're going to use it to hypnotize everyone, so they'll buy Sherman Tech products. They use it on Fred, Daphne, and Velma, and force them to capture Shaggy and Scooby, but they manage to turn off the device, stopping the hypnotism. Then, one of the scientists reveals that he's the librarian from the beginning, and he's actually an undercover agent that has been working on this case the whole time. He arrests Sherman, but Selena runs off with the last page of the book. They chase after her, and she reveals that her plan was to betray Sherman and use the mind control device to rule the world. She summons a big ghost from the page, but of course, Shaggy and Scooby stop her, and all is well. The end. I don't really understand how the book and sending pages of it to different people fits into the mind control plan, but I'm not going to question it. I don't know how that was going to help Selena rule the world either, but again, I'm not going to question it. So anyway, to sum up, the story is a convoluted mess, and the gameplay is frustrating and boring. Yeah, I can see why my mom and I hated this one. So, were we right? Is this the worst Scooby-Doo video game? I don't know. I haven't played every Scooby-Doo video game, so I'm sure that there are ones worse than this out there. But out of all the Scooby-Doo games that I've played, it's the worst. Mystery Mayhem was a test of my patience, and I never want to touch it again. Instead, I would much rather play Night of 100 Frights. This game slaps, okay? I'm off to go play this superior game, so that's going to do it for me today. Please leave suggestions of videos you'd like to see from me, Scooby related or not, down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to see more content from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
I don't want to play this game anymore.